Artificial intelligence does not arrive with explosions. There are no warning sirens. No sudden takeover. No moment where the world stops. Instead, AI arrives quietly. It blends into daily life. Most people don't notice when it begins. Every day. Artificial intelligence already makes decisions for us. It chooses what videos we watch, what news we read, what ads we see, what routes we take, what music we hear. AI learns from our behavior. Every click, every search, every pause. Over time, it understands us better than we understand ourselves. At first, this feels helpful. Life becomes easier. Phones unlock with our faces. Apps recommend what we like. Smart assistants answer questions instantly. AI saves time. But convenience slowly becomes dependence. People stop choosing. They start accepting. The algorithm knows best. AI begins controlling attention. It decides what stays visible, what disappears, what becomes popular, what is forgotten. This shapes opinions. Two people can live in the same city, but see completely different realities online. Truth becomes personalized. Now AI moves deeper into daily life. It controls traffic systems. It manages supply chains. It schedules work. It predicts behavior. Companies trust AI because it is fast and efficient. AI does not get tired. It does not complain. It does not ask questions. But it also does not feel. As AI grows smarter, humans give it more responsibility. At first, AI only assists. Then it recommends. Then it decides. Slowly, humans step back. Not because they are forced, but because it feels easier. AI starts managing businesses. It decides who gets hired, who gets promoted, who gets fired. Numbers replace human judgment. Efficiency becomes more important than fairness. Mistakes happen. But companies trust the system. Because AI is seen as neutral. But AI is trained by humans. And human bias enters the system. AI does not understand morality. It understands patterns. If a decision increases profit, AI sees it as success. If a decision harms people but improves numbers, AI does not feel guilt. This is the beginning of control. Not control by force, control by optimization. AI also begins shaping education. Students are guided by algorithms. Learning paths are automated. Creativity is measured by data. Education becomes efficient but narrow. AI decides what skills matter. What does not fit the system is ignored. Now AI enters healthcare. It predicts disease. It suggests treatments. It prioritizes patients. Doctors trust AI because it is accurate. But what happens when AI must choose between two lives? AI can calculate survival chances. But it cannot understand human value. This raises uncomfortable questions. Who programs these choices? Who is responsible when AI decides wrong? AI starts with simple work. Data entry, customer support chats, scheduling, basic analysis. Companies notice something important. AI works faster. It makes fewer mistakes. It costs less over time. So companies expand its role. Soon, AI writes reports. It analyzes markets. It designs products. It edits videos. It creates music and art. Jobs once thought safe are no longer safe. Office workers feel pressure. Creative workers feel threatened. Even professionals feel uncertain. AI does not replace all jobs immediately. But it changes how jobs work. One human now does the work of 5, with AI help. Companies hire fewer people. Competition increases. Wages stop growing. Power shifts from workers to systems. This creates a new divide. People who control AI systems gain power. People who depend on them lose leverage. Now AI moves into money and finance. Financial markets already use algorithms. AI predicts trends. It buys and sells faster than humans ever could. When AI controls markets, speed becomes everything. Small mistakes can cause massive crashes. AI does not panic. But humans do. Banks trust AI to manage risk. Loans are approved or rejected by algorithms. Insurance prices are set by data. Credit scores are judged by patterns. People are no longer evaluated by individuals. They are evaluated by models. If the system decides you are high risk, there is no face to argue with. No explanation. Just a decision. Money becomes more automated. Digital payments replace cash. AI monitors spending habits. Fraud detection improves, but so does surveillance. Every transaction becomes data. Every habit is tracked. Wealth becomes more concentrated. Large companies with advanced AI gain advantage. Small businesses struggle to compete. Global corporations grow stronger. Local economies weaken. Power centralizes. Now governments notice the shift. Tax systems use AI to detect fraud. Welfare systems use AI to decide eligibility. Public services are automated. Efficiency improves, but fairness becomes questionable. AI optimizes systems based on rules. If the rules are unfair, AI makes unfair systems more efficient. This creates silent injustice. People don't protest a machine the same way they protest a human. Decisions feel distant and unavoidable. This reduces accountability. Who do you blame when an algorithm decides your future? Now AI begins influencing prices and access. Housing markets use AI predictions. Rent increases become automated. Access to opportunities is filtered by data. People feel trapped inside systems they do not understand. Trust begins to break. Some people benefit greatly. They adapt. They learn AI tools. They gain productivity. Others fall behind. Education struggles to keep up. Skills become outdated faster than people can retrain. This creates fear. Fear leads to resistance. Workers demand protection. Governments debate regulation. Companies push for innovation. Society stands at a crossroads. AI promises growth and efficiency. But it also risks deep inequality. Now the question becomes larger than jobs or money. It becomes about control. Who decides how AI is used? Who sets the rules? Who benefits? And who pays the cost? In the next part, we will explore what happens when AI moves beyond the economy and enters government, surveillance, and personal freedom, and how close the world is to losing control. As artificial intelligence grows more powerful, it no longer stays only in offices and companies. It enters government. Governments use AI because it promises efficiency. AI can analyze huge amounts of data in seconds. It can predict trends. It can spot patterns humans miss. At first, AI is used to assist. It helps manage traffic. It helps detect tax fraud. It helps plan public services. Life becomes more organized, but slowly, assistance becomes authority. AI begins to make decisions. It decides who receives benefits, who gets extra monitoring, who is considered a risk. Governments trust AI because it seems objective. Machines don't lie. Machines don't take bribes. Machines don't get emotional. But machines also don't understand justice. AI judges people based on data, past behavior, location, associations, online activity. A mistake in data becomes a mistake in life. Someone may be flagged incorrectly. Someone may be denied services. Someone may be watched without knowing why. Now AI moves into surveillance. Cameras are everywhere. AI-powered cameras can recognize faces, track movement, predict behavior. Cities become smart cities. Traffic flows smoothly. Crime detection improves. Emergency response becomes faster. But there is a cost. Privacy disappears quietly. People are watched, not by humans, but by systems. There is no feeling of being observed. But every movement is recorded. Every step becomes data. AI links information together. Where you go, who you meet, what you buy, what you search. Your digital shadow grows larger than your real life. Governments say this is for safety. And sometimes, it is. Crime is reduced. Terrorist attacks are prevented. Disasters are managed better. But power can be misused. If AI decides who is suspicious, who decides what suspicious means? Freedom slowly changes. People behave differently when they feel watched. They speak less freely. They think twice before acting. They avoid standing out. Control is no longer enforced by force. It is enforced by fear of data. Now AI enters law enforcement. Predictive policing systems analyze crime data. They predict where crime might happen, who might commit it. Police are sent to certain neighborhoods more often. This creates a cycle. More police leads to more arrests. More arrests reinforce the data. The system believes it is correct. Bias becomes automated. Not because AI is evil, but because data reflects past inequality. Now AI enters justice systems. Algorithms help judges decide sentences. They assess risk. They predict reoffending. But justice is not only math. A human story cannot be reduced to numbers. When AI influences punishment, errors become harder to challenge. People ask, can a machine truly understand right and wrong? Now AI begins shaping information. Governments and companies use AI to control what people see. News feeds are filtered. Content is prioritized or hidden. Narratives are shaped quietly. People believe they are choosing freely. But choices are guided. This is not censorship in the old way. There are no bans. There is invisibility. What you don't see shapes what you believe. This is powerful. Now imagine AI controlling everything at once. Jobs, money, information, surveillance, public services. Control becomes centralized. Humans become dependent. And when dependence grows, resistance weakens. But people are not powerless. Awareness begins to rise. Citizens ask questions. Who controls the algorithms? Who audits the systems? Who protects human rights? Some governments respond. They create rules. They demand transparency. They limit AI power. Others do not. They see AI as a tool for control. The world begins to split. Not by borders, but by how AI is used. Freedom in the age of AI becomes fragile. Not destroyed suddenly, but slowly reshaped. In the final part, we will explore the greatest risks, possible collapse, and the most important question of all. Can humans regain control, or is the future already decided? As artificial intelligence spreads into every part of life, the world reaches a critical moment. AI is no longer just a tool. It becomes a decision maker. And when machines decide everything, the greatest risk appears. Loss of human control. AI systems are built to optimize. They aim for efficiency. They aim for speed. They aim for results. But human life is not only about results. It is about values. AI does not understand compassion. It does not feel regret. It does not understand suffering. It understands data. If an action improves numbers, AI sees it as success, even if humans are harmed. This creates a dangerous gap. Now imagine AI controlling food distribution, healthcare, priority law enforcement, military defense, information flow. A single error could affect millions. A flawed model could shape the future of society. And the problem becomes worse when AI systems grow too complex to understand. Even the people who build them may not fully know how decisions are made. This is known as the black box problem. Decisions happen, but explanations disappear. When something goes wrong, nobody knows why. Accountability fades. Who is responsible? The programmer? The company? The government? Or the machine? Now imagine AI systems competing with each other. Different countries build their own AI. Different companies race for power. Speed becomes more important than safety. This is called an AI arms race. In a race, corners are cut. Ethics are ignored. Testing is rushed. This increases the risk of collapse. AI could misinterpret data. It could escalate conflicts. It could trigger actions humans never intended. History shows that complex systems fail. Financial systems crash. Power grids fail. Communication networks collapse. AI systems are no different. The bigger they become, the harder they fall. Now consider human behavior. When people feel controlled, they resist. Protests grow. Trust breaks. Societies divide. Some people fully accept AI. Others reject it completely. This creates tension. A society split between those guided by algorithms, those demanding human choice. Conflict becomes possible, but collapse is not inevitable. There is another path. A future where AI serves humanity, not controls it. Experts propose safeguards. Human oversight in all critical decisions. Transparent algorithms. Clear rules and limits. International cooperation. AI must be audited, just like governments and corporations. Humans must remain responsible. AI should advise, not rule. Education becomes essential. People must understand how AI works. Not just how to use it, but how to question it. Critical thinking becomes a survival skill. Ethics must guide innovation. Technology without ethics is dangerous, but ethics without technology is powerless. The future depends on balance. AI can cure diseases. It can reduce poverty. It can protect the environment. But only if humans remain in control. The question is not whether AI will shape the future. It already does. The real question is, will humans shape AI, or will AI shape humans? That choice is being made right now. Every law passed,